With roads across the area flooded, some people might be tempted to get in the middle of it and splash around, but it's not really a good idea. Katie Gardner is live now on Edgewater Road in New Hanover County with why staying out of the water might be better than getting in it. Katie, what are you holding?
Well, all right, and this is a jug that holds about a gallon of water, and I'm holding this because I'm going to fill it up because I've contacted Cape Fear Community College, and they're going to test this water for us, actually, after it fills up. Now, it'll take about 2 days to get the results of the testing back, but I want you to take a look at this water. It's nowhere near filled. We're going to get it there, though. That is dirty water, and I've seen so many kids. They're so excited because, you know, kids will be kids coming out of their yards and playing in the deepest part of these floods. And I want to point out, too, look at this well. Look how far underwater that is. When these kids play, it's not only tough to tell how deep the water is, but it's tough to see wildlife, such as snakes that could be in the water. I've seen a few toads out here. I've seen some garbage out here. I've seen gas fumes in the water. I've seen debris come off of tires. You just don't know. I even saw a nail in the water back here. So the kids just don't know what they're going to step on, and you don't know what this water contains. So that's why I'm holding the jug. We're going to get that tested for you tomorrow. But I also do want to point out another major issue right now is the flooding. Take a look at this. In the middle of this roadway, it is up to 4 feet deep. Now, one interesting thing you'll see is that tow truck. There have been numerous tow trucks out here, and a resident tells me that the tow trucks have been offering different prices to ferry cars across the street. Now, this is drivable. We've seen people do it. If you drive slow, it's not safe, but it is drivable. So with these tow trucks offering different prices, it's helpful, but it's also a little bit of competition out here. Now, other people are coming out just to simply watch others drive through, so it's caused a little bit of a traffic problem in the residential area. We're going to hit on something else coming up at 5. I want you to look at this, and you can see these yards have gone from just simply being yards to a joined lake. It is not looking good. So follow me out here. Do want to show you just how deep this gets. It gets even deeper out here, and then it falls off. So I'm actually going to stop walking right here because somewhere over here, it actually falls off and gets even deeper. We're going to stay on top of this. We'll be back with you at 5. Back to you.
Good advice, Katie. Thank you.
Katie Gardner is live now from Edgewater Club Road in the Porter's Neck area. Katie, what are you seeing out there right now?
Well, friend, we're in the middle of Edgewater Club Road. As a matter of fact, we are with a firefighter that's driving us in his truck. And I want to make this clear. If you are in a truck or a high-rise car, you can go through, okay? Police have been out here and they say you can go through. If you have a compact car or a sedan, it is not advised. We've seen people get stuck, but we are in a truck. We're safe. Take a look at this mailbox, though. That's how high the water is right now. And the word of advice we got from one homeowner that we spoke with was he wants drivers to slow down because if you go fast, you not only mess your motor up, but also the wake is creating more of a problem for the homeowners. It's causing more damage to the houses. But take a look at the wake from the truck as we drive across. It gets pretty deep, especially as high tide comes up. That's when we see it get deep. Then eventually things do get okay. We made it across just fine. We slowed down, though. That's the key if you have to go this way, because if you're from here, you know there's only one way across to Figure 8 Island, and that's what a lot of people are running into. Try to grab a ride with a friend. Try to be in a truck because we've seen so many cars getting stuck out here. It's just unsafe. And a lot of people have come out to watch, which can also be a little unsafe. They're in the water, which we talked about that back at 4 o'clock. You want to stay out of this water. It's a little messy, but just remember, keep things safe. Give plenty of room between you and the car in front of you. We've seen people kind of tailing each other coming across. I know it requires a lot of patience, and people have been out here all day trying to get through, but you will get through. Just allow patience, take it slow, and be in a truck or a high-rise car. Fran, back to you.
All right, thanks, Katie. Katie Gardner is live along Edgewater Club Road in New Hanover County with a look at conditions tonight. Katie, are things any better than they were before?
I got to tell you, Fran, they're really not much better, and that's because we're still feeling some drizzle out here right now. I want to point something out. Do you see this wall behind me right here? Well, that wall that's underwater is 2.5 feet tall. So only imagine what this one is. It's like maybe another half a foot, but that is 2.5 feet tall underwater. Now, I want to walk over here and show you. We've got cars that are still trying to drive through. We've seen a few that have gotten stuck, but Kerbet is a homeowner right here. And sir, I talked to you a little bit ago, and I've got to say, to meet a homeowner whose yard looks like that, you are about one of the most selfless people I've ever met. You are doing things for people across the water that can't get to their medicine, that can't get groceries. Talk about that.
Well, there's a lot of people on the other side. They don't have SUVs or cars, and they need medicine, they need grocery, got kids, babies. So whatever they need, I got another friend on the other side. We communicate on the phone. I'll just go get it and come back, and I can go behind all these houses and get it to them.
That's incredibly selfless. Now tell me something, when this happened, when the rain first started, did you anticipate that it would look like this?
No, not at all. I wasn't thinking this is going to happen.
Right, but you can still drive. I mean, you're still able to get out and take your car places.
I left my car behind this house, which is a neighbor, and he allowed me to use his backyard, so I can take my car and leave and come back. But I can't use none of my vehicles in the back of my house.
All right. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time today. Stay safe out there. Try to stay dry. Do want to show you quickly what it looked like a little earlier out there. And I do want to walk out in the road because one complaint that we've had recently is that, homeowners tell me, listen, obviously our yards are flooded. Our yards are already flooded out there, as you can see in the roads. As Corbett was selfless and is getting people things they need, let's give him something he needs, and that is to drive just a little bit slower. There is only one way in and out of Figure 8 Island, and it is this road. So just drive a little slower. It decreases the wake, and that doesn't push water as far back into people's yards. So just think about that as you come out here tonight. I know patients are thin. Mine would be too, but think about that. Back to you guys.